Welcome, Transformer fans. Welcome to all my subscribers. Welcome back to another toy review. This time I got Masterpiece Skywarp. And normally I'm really excited about a toy review. After looking at the packaging and seeing there's not much difference in this guy and what he comes with, not so much excited about it, but I'm going to do it anyway. So anybody out there expecting theirs or getting one can take a look at it. Front of his packaging says he has a Transformer 30 years with the Autobot symbol logo on it. Decepticon symbol, Masterpiece 11. Scott SW Decepticon Warrior Skywarp. Same standard artwork. Bottom of the box, Japanese writing. Can't remember, some English there. It says Hasbro on the bottom of the box too. Standard on the side of the box. The back of his box shows off pictures of the toy, his features. He comes with this one comes with the Megatron Gun. Shows his face, and it's the same face. I was really hoping to get a different scope. Shows the toy actual size. Shows that he comes with the Dr. Arkville thing and the Megatron Gun, and the same standard. Only little difference I've seen in the box is it comes with these two little stickers. Not sure what they mean, but I haven't seen those on a Masterpiece yet. And bring out my little tool. Open the box. Alright, pulling them out of the box. Star screen. Hey, nothing else in the box. I said star screen. Skywarp. Which the hell he is. He's a black painted star screen. Put that in the backdrop. And in the box, I have two instruction booklets. It's kind of weird. One of them has the technical card, and this one doesn't. I wonder if somebody saw the mistake and just threw in the second one, or is there some reason that there's two. This booklet actually feels thicker than this one. I'll have to open both of these up to see what's going on with that. Skywarp inside his clamshell. And again, slide it back. Maybe I ought to move this box. Let me see a little bit better. Okay, Skywarp inside his clamshell. And he comes with nothing special. This guy was right at 200 bucks. Right at 200 bucks. This is the same damn mold that they've used like 5 times now. We got two different Sunstorms, an Acid Storm, a Thundercracker, a Skywarp, Starscream, and they priced this guy at 200 bucks. I mean, what the hell? There's nothing special in here. I'm very disappointed immediately. He cost the same price as Ultra Magnus. Ultra Magnus is a totally new sculpt, new mold, die cast, and I'm tripping. Well, while I'm tripping, I'm gonna get them open. But it's nothing special immediately about this guy. I understand that it was the same mold. I knew that when I tried to get it. And another thing, when I bought this toy, I didn't buy like the collector's coin edition. I just bought Skywarp and they sent me the collector's coin edition. I'll get to that in a sec, but I'm getting Skywarp out of the package. This is him out of the package. Oh, he got little plastic heels on his feet. I don't think I've seen that before. Out of the package. He comes with a Megatron gun. If you bought Soundwave, you already had his gun, or the original MP01. You have this gun. And they went back to Dr. Arkville, whatever his name is. Only thing painted is his lab coat. Surprised they did that. Dr. Arkville. Move the clamshell. Then I want to show you. I don't know why I got the collector's coin. I didn't purchase the collector's coin version, but I have it. I'm not complaining about it. I'll take it. It's the coin. It's made like the wings. It just slides out. There is Skywarp or Starscream or any other damn jets you want it to be, unless it says it in, oh no, it says Masterpiece and Transformer. Can't see the back of the coin, but that's that. The Skywarp over here, the box over here. Get in there, box. And let's take a look at the two different little instruction manuals they gave me. Not quite sure where it's sealed at. Looks like here. I think I gotta cut it. I will open the one without the card. Has Skywarp on the cover. The toy diagram of the toy. Shows the Megatron gun. Shows the bomb and chest feature. It's pretty standard. Guess it's the same thing. I just got two of them. Not much color in here, and it doesn't show like all the other Skywarps that came out over the years like the other books do or have done. And I kind of see through the packaging, and this one looks to be the exact same. So his book isn't even as nice as the other Masterpiece books. Like normally, like I said, they would show all the different Skywarps over the years. And maybe someone just noticed it didn't have a card and they threw me in too. I guess I just don't have to open this one. Hey, Masterpiece Skywarp. Let's get to the man. All right, here he is. He has a pretty good paint job on him. I'm happy to see they did the missiles or lasers, whatever they are in this mode, in purple. I like the cartoon accurate purple as opposed to the metallic one of the first version. I had the Walmart exclusive version, which wound up getting cleared out on Walmart because nobody wanted this guy. I think he fell down to like $19.99 or was it $21.99 or something at Walmart. The first version in America. Why he has the purple and they didn't bother to make this purple, I don't know. Because I don't think it makes a difference when you flip it in the transformation. I don't think you can see it. But he feels pretty tight. Ooh, you hear that ratchet? Snapped hard. See right here in the middle, his crotch piece is unpainted. They have the silver paint on the sides. Ooh. He has the bombs in the chest. Get up on, he's real stiff. Has a little bit of paint app on there to distinguish the bombs from the rest of the silver. But he has the same face, man. That really bums me out. I guess they leaving the face to the original 3 mold. So anybody who still has that, that's their perk. Still having an original 3. I got rid of my original 3 because I stated in previous toy reviews I just couldn't stand the fact that they had the skirt on there. So when I heard these guys were coming, I took a chance and basically got rid of them. Back of Skywarp. Come around to the front, and if you seen any of the Seeker Jets, he's exactly the same. So I'm gonna go through articulation. His chest holds tight. He has a real tight ratchety at the shoulder. With his wing out of the way, his arm wheel 360. He has a bicep swivel. His hand wheel 360. It can move in because of the transformation, which is still articulation. No matter why it's in there, it's still there. Doesn't have waist articulation. Has a little bit, but really doesn't do much. It's almost not being there at all. Has an upper thigh. A lot of these articulations don't add to the posability. They're there, but you can't do much with it. Like, it comes forward. Can't really do much with that. Doesn't have a swivel at the knee. His little foot is on a rocker. Well, actually rotates because of transformation. The stabilizer, or the heel spur, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't move, and the little thruster does. And that's pretty much it for articulation. Okay, his hand, he has the articulated finger. It bends at the knuckle. It actually has two articulations in the one finger. It's on a ball joint. You can turn it ways it shouldn't turn. Then the other three fingers have like one articulation. Same as all the rest of the jets. And again, here are his accessories, which there are two. Dr. Arkville, the pilot. He can put in the cockpit. He's static, one solid piece. Absolutely no articulation. Very little molded in detail. They didn't even bother to paint the actual guy himself. We're lucky they painted the overcoat. Then he comes with the Megatron gun. It's always a plus if you lost or broke yours. And it actually looks like the original scope. I got to break it out now. This doesn't look like the one that came with Soundwave. This looks like the one that came with MPO1. Really does. There's a slight difference between the two, and you kind of have to own them both to know. And it looks like the one came with MPO1 because the back section is more rounded, and this is more square. So that's weird. Really is. I'm going to have to break that out. Might be the highlight of the toy review because I'm just not excited about this guy. Guess there's nowhere to go now but to get him transformed. Oops. Well, someone's in a hurry. Take his feet. And you can do a lot of different ways. Again, I'm not much for following the instructions. Let's transform it the way I know, which sometimes actually is a mistake. I know, I've made mistakes. There's the nose cone section. I really wish they gave us a purple nose cone. Let's check this out. Oh, at least it's painted in there. The radar dish is painted. Transforming Skywarp. The chest cavity is the only real complicated part. Rotate these pieces up, like on a double swivel. You can go up or down with them. And you bring his fist down, his arms, and they're really, really tight. Come on. Keep his wings out of the way. This part up, bring his wings around. They tab in a couple places. I'm surprised the rudders haven't fallen off twice or more times. The knees around. Just gotta slide the legs back out. Again, get the no raise to swivel to the wing. It's one of the best things about it. Like, it has a little clever non-fall off to the null rays. So pop this one back out and pull down these flaps. Those here. Close up the legs if I can. Get in there. Tab everything together. Close these little tabs. Open up this little leg section to get the jets back in. This one, pop these up, flip these over, close them, pop this in, and there he is. A couple of things not tabbed in. I'm surprised the Autobot logo isn't, I mean Decepticon logo, sorry, isn't double painted with a white underpaint to make it stand out more. The Decepticon logos. He has the logos on both sides of the wings, so it can be seen in both modes the correct way. Alright, here is Skywarp. That's how it looks underneath. Everyone knows that's most of the body under there, but it's hidden pretty well. Nothing special on the wings or rear rudders, stabilizers. What are they? Nothing special, just a little striping. And they went with the silver and not the white. If he comes out in America, I'm pretty sure it'll be white. But the lighter purple looks like what they would bring out in America. Landing gear is pretty much the only die cast on this damn thing. And it's kind of a pain to get out, but the landing gear is die cast. The opening for the back landing gear is die cast. You can actually see it because it's painted black and the rest is black plastic on this guy. There is a little extra paint in there. Land Skywarp. Not how well he's supposed to roll, but he rolls pretty good on that landing gear. Open up his cockpit. The little guy, of course, he fits inside. I mean, he's nowhere in scale with Spike and Daniel, but there it is. If they really want to excite me about a Skywarp, they should do the one I've seen customized like 1,000 times with the teleporting, like he's half clear and translucent plastic with the little electrical going through him like he's teleporting. And they could have put something on the back wings too. For $200 or right around 200, like I know some places got it like $179. That's still $200. He's way overpriced. And the only reason I got it because you're never sure which market he's gonna come out in. If I had foreknowledge and I was guaranteed that this thing would come out in the United States, I would not have bought it. I would not have bought it. And on top of that, it was actually a gift from my wife. But I would not have bought this thing if I was pretty much assured that it was coming out in the U.S. I would take my chances and try to get it in the U.S. But sometimes they don't all make it over here because of Hasbro and Tomy, Takara, the way they have it worked out. Like Sideswipe didn't come over here, and we already got Prowl, and Sideswipe came out like 2 years ago, and Prowl's out over here. And just some of the guys, like the original Thundercracker never made it over here. Then we got the second version of Thundercracker. So that's why I bought this, but it's way overpriced, and I'm not excited to do the toy review, as you probably can tell. Normally I'll be done brought the other guys out to compare. I mean, I'm gonna break out the other guys and and compare them, but it's just not much there. That's it. We've gotten the gun, and you don't even have to have all the masterpieces. If you got one of the MPO1s, you got the gun. If you got a Soundwave, they released Soundwave 3 damn times, and you got the gun with the US, the Japan, and the Sound Blaster, even though that one was red. But it's not like you're coming across anything rare. We're getting this. Only thing I can say for it, everything was super tight. I had trouble just tabbing things in, not because it didn't fit, but just because it's super tight, and that's what you want out of a new toy. And he is that. He has the quality, and I really like that. And his paint apps are good. It's not sloppy at all. But for $200, Starscream with the cape and crown was $200, and it was the introduction of this mold, which was kind of more spectacular. Like I said, we've seen it. There's no cape, no crown. This is what you can get Starscream online for with his cape and crown. You know, and that's extra plastic. That's extra stuff. The little crown is gold plated. The cape is posable with hinges on it. It folds in, and not worth it. This is not worth it. And I'm going to get it transformed back and do some size comparison and get the hell out of here, because it's not worth it. Okay, here are the Decepticon Big 3 jets and jet mode together. And taking a look at these guys, you can see the differences in the paint apps. The American version has the double painted Decepticon logos where it's silver underneath, but he doesn't have one on the nose. These guys have it on the nose. It's only single painted. And to compare him to the other Japanese version, Starscream, only biggest difference I saw was his doors are die cast with a landing gear in the back, and his are just a straight plastic. Also look like the back of Starscream head here is die cast, and Skywarp is just plastic, which maybe they just traded off one for the other. But other than that, it's the exact same mold. Those little small differences. He has like a double paint app in here. Like this is painted silver, and this is painted a darker silver right there. And Starscream's is just all the same color plastic. And I don't know if anybody knows, if you knew, underneath this cone is the same color blue as here, like the G1 toy, and you can see it sort of in a couple places where it's rubbing. A lot of people have stripped it off so it looked more like the G1 toy. And I really wanted this guy to have the purple nose cone like the Mexican version, but I think this is all purple. If I can scratch it, I mean all black, I'm sorry. And I'm trying to scratch it a little bit to see if it's under. This is all a black plastic, which kind of sucks because I might have stripped his off to have that purple nose cone. But again, yeah, the Starscream version underneath here is, you can kind of see it chip right there, is blue underneath this cone. Oh, you can see it real good right here. But that's them in jet mode. Here's Skywarp with Megatron's gun in hand. It's not the prettiest looking fit, but fits just fine. Wish they gave him some accessory, but again, we've seen this. I don't know what they could have came up with, but they could have came up with something different. And now I want to give you a quick look at all three of them side by side in robot mode, and zoom in on the faces. There's almost no difference in between Thundercracker and Skywarp as far as the paint application. The black plastic is a little bit more dull, but that's about it. As you can see, there's a lot of difference. It made Starscream stand out, and I'm happy for that. But But I really wish these guys had the different faces. And like I said, maybe that's just the throwback to the first version, and that's a way of giving a nod to the people who still have the first version and making it that exclusive to those first molds. But these guys, the same thing. We expect it from all the rest of the Secret Jets to come. Okay, now I want to take a look at the Megatron gun. As I said earlier, this is like the version that came with MPO1 as opposed to the newer Soundwave. Here I have the MPO1 version, and only real difference is the gloss and the paint on this one, the MPO1 version, and the more flat plastic look of the newer version. And this version was like phased out because it had a problem with the pin here. If you can see it sticking out as it got a little bit older, and the breakage. Mine has glue on it. Like a lot of these, they would just break in the box, just moving around the box. It was real fragile. And they went back to that as opposed to the version that came with Masterpiece Soundwave. You can see it's a much more rounded version here. And they changed it in here to make it less fragile. But for some reason, Skywarp has the original like garbage version. The version that was like phased out. I don't understand that. But there it is. There's a difference, and here's all three. First is Skywarp's version, MPO1, and Soundwave. Okay, before I end this tour review, I want to say some positive things about Skywarp. Because there are some positive things, a lot of positive things. I love the fact he comes in this vibrant purple, much better than the first release. It's much more cartoon accurate. The paint apps on him are excellent. I don't see any flaws, any nicks, anything coming off, anything rubbing off while I'm transforming it, reviewing it, / playing with it. He's very well made. He doesn't suffer from I forget what they call it, like when they reproduce the same mold over and over again, and like the parts start not to fit together as well or tab in as well. He's tight. He's excellent. He looks really good. I mean, this Skywarp, it's a damn good toy. I just expected something different. No, wait. I wanted something different, and I didn't get it, so I'm kind of down on it. But I'm happy to add it to the collection. But I don't recommend anybody out there paying basically he's at $200, and he doesn't come with. He comes with the gun, and he comes with Archville, and we've seen that. And he could have came with a stand like Thundercracker did, because he doesn't come with the cape and crown. They were still asking the same price as they did for the Sunstorm repaint of Starscream with the cape and the crown, and Starscream with the cape and the crown. There's no reason for it. On one of the forums, one guy had said, well, it's a Skywarp, he's long awaited, and people were going to pay that, which I guess at some point is true, but Skywarp was never that great character. I mean, this is the guy, it's a lot of debate, but he went on to be Cyclonus. Like, the Cyclonus has his memories in the cartoon continuum. He is Cyclonus, not the clone of the Insecticon. You know, that was a cartoon error. But he's not as big a character as Cyclonus, I don't think. And not worth the $200. I'm going to stop rambling and end this toy review. Throw in a couple pictures. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed it. See you soon.